Maximizers, welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Crystal Maximizer, and I am a business coach. And I help women grow profitable businesses that they love using social media. I help women make more sales by using social media, and most importantly, I help them create a live stream strategy. I have been in business since 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to save money. Then I quickly, about 2 years later, started teaching women how to start side hustles because my clients desired to learn how to make more money. So since 2023, I have been full time as a business coach, and I just get the opportunity to help women grow businesses that they love. So I would love to know who's in the room. Hey, Miss Diane on Instagram, thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're watching from and what social media do you use the most for your business. Let me know where you're watching from, and all my business owners, what social media do you use most for your business? Now, for today's live, I want to talk about how I make sales on social media. I am not talking about how a platform pays me, how a brand pays me, how I get affiliate income. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about how I sell my services. I'm a coach. So I sell one-on-one coaching, group coaching, boot camps, workshops, all the things. I'm sharing with you how I make sales of my own offer. And it's not a physical product, and it's not even a digital product. It is a coaching program, meaning I walk someone from beginning to end to get the transformation to help them get more of what they want. So tonight, I'm sharing with you the 4 ways that I make money on social media. Well, I make sales, not money. How I make sales on social media. Let me be very specific because I make money on social media a lot of different ways, but I make sales on social media in this specific way. My notes are on the wrong screen, so let me move my notes over here. My email has been sent. I can close that. Let me put my notes up. Okay, so in the comments, let me know where you're watching from and what social media platform do you use most for your business. All my business owners, what social media do you use most for your business? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to do that. Um, what social media do you use most for your business? Okay. Hi, I'm watching from Bangladesh. Well, thank you so much for joining from Bangladesh. I'm so excited to have you. Welcome, welcome. Coco Beauty says TikTok and Instagram. Yes, TikTok and Instagram. My main social media platform is YouTube. I would say like your main one that you focus on, not all of them. So you're saying you post on all of them. I'm saying, what is your main one? Like, what is your number one social media platform that you use the most when it comes to selling on your business? So you're posting in all the places all the time. And do you feel like that is giving you the results that you desire by posting on all of those platforms? You feel like you are getting everything that you need as far as sales from being on multiple platforms? Yes? If so, that's amazing because that's a lot. My main platform is YouTube when it comes to posting content. But when I go live on all platforms. She said no. Okay. All right. So if you stay around to the end, I'll be more than happy to do some Q&A with you about figuring out what social media platform, like your top 2, should you like really focus on and put your energy in. Because what I will say is a lot of times we think we need to diversify to make more money. And what I have found since I've been making sales on social media since 2019, and when I say sales, I mean selling my own services or my own products to a consumer, the more you niche down and the more specific you get, the more money you actually make. And then you can diversify once you've mastered your main platform. So go with me. I share my kidney journey. Okay, that's awesome. But what are you are you selling anything, or you just more like content creating and influencing? Like, do you have a business where you're selling a product or service, or you're just sharing? If you're just sharing, that's amazing. Okay, perfect. If you're just sharing, you can share on all the places. I'm specifically speaking to business owners who are selling a product or service, like you want to make money by posting content. Okay. So How I make sales. The first way that I make sales is by posting my videos, i.e., my content. Probably like, Crystal, what kind of videos are you posting? I post two types of videos. I post connection content and I post conversion content. And let me tell you the difference. As a service based business owner, it's to my benefit to post videos of me talking. Why? I'm a business coach. I talk to people. People pay me to talk to them and help them with their problem. So why would I sign up with a business coach whose face I've never seen, whose voice I've never heard, whose strategies I've never heard of, right? You're not going to go blindly sign up for a basketball coach and you don't see their credentials of like what they've done with basketball. Like, how do I know that you are actually qualified in this area, right? So my videos do that. Number one is connection content. This is how you build and nurture and engage your audience. Connection content is the what and the why behind your business and your offer. So I share what is coaching, what is one-on-one coaching, what is social media, what is using social media for your business, right? How do you grow your business with social media? I share the what and why about me. Who am I? Why did I get started? Why did I decide to help people? Why is my coaching the coaching that you need to help you get more of what you want? Connection content. I share educational videos that motivate and inspire you to get more of what you want. So if you are a business owner and you want to sell your products or your services on social media, this live is for you. So I am giving you something to connect with. We're both business owners and we're both making sales. Hello, newbie planner babes. We are both making sales, right? You can connect with me because I'm a woman. You can connect with me because I'm a Black woman. You can connect with me because I'm a mother, right? You can connect with me on a lot of different levels, but I am going to be sharing particularly the what and why of my business and the what and why of my offer, the thing that I am actually selling. That's the connection content. That's important because people only buy from people they know, like, and trust. I'm not Amazon. I'm not Shein. I'm not Target. People are not going to KristenMaximizer.com to see what I have unless I send them, they've seen a video or they've seen a live. People wake up in the morning and go on Amazon to see what's there. People go to Target and just walk the aisles. I want you to put a number one in the chat if you have been a victim of just walking the aisles of Target and letting the store tell you what to buy. I've been a victim of doing that at CVS. Let me walk the aisles to see what deals pop out at me that I should do. We have all fall victim to that, but that's because we know, like, and we trust these businesses. So they have that connection with us. We've connected with them on some level. People are not going to your website unless you send them, right? Unless they know you, like you, and trust you, you are not going to such and such's boutique just for the hell of it. You're not doing that. The second type of content I post in my videos is conversion content. This is the content where I'm actually selling to you. This is the content where I'm letting you know that I'm hosting a live boot camp and this is how you can sign up. This is the content where I let you know this is why you should join the live bootcamp, and this is how the live bootcamp is going to help you. This is the type of content where I tell you a story about a client and I tell them about I tell you about how we work together and how it helped them get more of what they want. This is the conversion content. When I have a strong call to action that is join me for the live bootcamp because tonight is the last night to get a free 20-minute coaching call with me, right? So connection content, you're connecting with your audience. You're not asking them to buy anything. You're not asking them to buy anything in connection content. Every single one of your posts on social media cannot be buy my sweatshirt, buy my ebook, buy my digital course, every post cannot be buy. If you scroll through any of my social media platforms, there's rarely any videos. Like, I like to do a sales letter video where I tell you all the details of what I'm selling. I probably have like one of those for every offer, not multiple, right? If every single video was buy my live bootcamp, buy my one-on-one coaching, join the Side Hustle Society, you wouldn't buy crap from me because you're just telling me to buy. You're not telling me why. A lot of times we focus on the features and not the benefits. So the conversion content focuses on the benefits of why you should purchase my offer and why it's going to get you more of what you want. Conversion content focuses solely on your ideal client, the person you are selling to, and how it helps them get more of what they want. If you want to be able to show up on live and make sales, you should be in the live bootcamp. If you have been struggling to figure out what to talk about on live, you need to be in the live bootcamp. If you're scared to show your face because you think you're going to mess up, you need to be in the live bootcamp. It's going to help you create a strategy to go live and make sales. If you don't know how to sell without every single thing saying buy, 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 you should be in the live bootcamp. Okay? You see how I'm focusing on the benefits? I'm not telling you that it's 3 days and it's 90 minutes and you get a workbook. All of that's irrelevant. Does it get me more of what I want? If the answer is yes, then you are going to sign up. Does this make sense? Give me some yeses in the comments if this makes sense. Does this make sense? The first way I make sales on social media is my videos. So I post connection content, then I post sales. Connection content, then I post sales. For every one sales piece of content, I try to have at least 2 to 3 pieces of connection content. Hey D. Because again, no one wants to look at a feed that's buy, 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 buy. Even when you look at stores like Target, when they post on their Instagram, that every post on Target is not buy this shirt, buy this candle, buy this kitchen table. Every post isn't like that, right? You can't expect to make sales when all you're saying is buy, but you're not telling me why. Okay. So videos are the first way that I make sales on social media. The second way I make sales on social media is through Instagram stories. Now, I'm trying to utilize my TikTok stories a little bit more, but Instagram stories are a great way to make sales in your business. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, Rose. So, Instagram stories. Now, Instagram stories are amazing because to me, they feel like going live without being live. It's very intimate. Instagram stories is like an intimate community where you get to show a little bit of the behind the scenes. It's really not edited. I don't think people are really out here editing their Instagram stories because it is something that you do more so in the flow of things. You share the behind the scenes of your business and what you're working on. You share the behind the scenes of your day, but you also incorporate conversion content in your sales where you could do a little bit of a mini training. I know my biz bestie has been doing that. She has been doing a mini training in her stories, and then she lets you know, this is the mini training. If you want more help, you should work with me this way. You should purchase this, and it's going to give you what? More of what you want. You see the connection here? Selling is all about letting your ideal client know, how can my offer solve your problem? How can my offer, how can my thing that I'm selling help you get more of what you want and solve your problem? Everybody's paying to solve their problems. You go to work, you have kids, they go to daycare or school. That's solving your problem. You want groceries, but you don't want to go to the store. You're going to DoorDash or you're going to Instacart. It's solving your problem. And you will pay the convenience fee. You want to go out and drink, but you don't want to drive drunk. You're going to take an Uber, a taxi cab, or get a DD. It's solving your problem. Okay. So in your stories, it gives you a little bit of an unfiltered live without going live where you can show the behind the scenes. You can do a mini training. You can share a customer journey. This customer came to me like this. We worked on this. She ended with this. If you want to follow a similar journey like her, then you should buy this. Instagram stories changed when they allowed us to put our link in our stories without having 10,000 followers, because all the rage in the business world was get to 10K, get to 10K so you can swipe up, swipe up. Put a number 1 in the chat if you remember the swipe up days. Put a number 1 in the chat if you remember the swipe up days to purchase something from someone. And I would just be sitting there like, and I'm still not at 10K on Instagram. Like, when am I going to get to 10K so I can swipe up? When am I going to get to 10K so I can swipe up? When Instagram decided to let all of us little people put a link in our stories, complete game changer for business owners. There are business coaches out here and some other business owners, I venture to say, who literally only sell in their stories. They don't sell in their feed, right? They don't go live. They literally get on their stories. They do mini trainings, they do try on hauls, they do all the things, they post their links, and people buy. I am the person on Instagram where my whole feed is muted. All of my stories are muted. But when I go on Instagram, the number one thing I'm looking for is stories. If I'm looking at, I hated the swipe up days, me too. If I'm looking at a business owner or someone I want to connect with, if you don't have a story within 24 hours, I'm like, I want to hear your voice. I want to see your face. I'm going to your stories before I even touch your feed. Some people, I won't even look at their feed. I literally live for their stories because stories gives you that intimate feel. So you can go on your stories and share all the things, share your link, and make a sale. Instagram stories are top tier amazing. Now I see TikTok's updating some features over here. So hopefully real soon we can get links in our TikTok stories, and that will also be a game changer while supplies last, right? But stories. If Instagram is your platform or your secondary platform, you should definitely be utilizing your Instagram stories to make sales. The next way I make sales on social media is in the DMs. Okay. Now, I would have to say that my main platform, I know this for sure, is YouTube. My second platform would have to be TikTok, and third would be Instagram. But Instagram and TikTok are like close second sisters because they function very similarly. But DMs, making sales in those direct messages is why those platforms are together. Because although I haven't made as many sales on TikTok from my stories, I've definitely made a lot more sales in the DMs on TikTok, on Instagram, and even on Facebook. Because people be DMing me on my Facebook business page and I forget to check it. So I'll check it like once every week or two, and there's someone in there looking to talk to me. It goes down in the DMs. Okay. If you are a business owner, you should be responding to your DMs. Okay. I encourage my followers to DM me. So even on YouTube, my call to action is send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram and let's chat about what it would look like to work together. If someone responds to my comments and they have a question, and it's like more personal or more lengthy, I'm going to go and I'm going to DM them. Hey, Crystal, I know you commented, but I thought this would be a more private conversation in the DMs. Do you mind if we chat here? Nobody's ever said no, put it in the comments, right? Then you build that relationship. What does Crystal need help with? She will tell me what she needs help with. If I have a product or service that can help her, I'm going to offer it to her. If I don't have a product or service that helps her, I'm going to refer her to someone else. It's just that simple. Hi, spoiled wifey. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm going to refer her to someone else if I can't answer her question or help solve her problem. Okay. I am a proponent of sometimes you have to go catch the fish. So I will see if someone has been watching my Instagram stories every day, if they have been on my lives, if they have been commenting, I will slide in their DMs, okay? And I'll be like, hey, spoiled wifey, I saw you watch the last couple of my lives. Like, what was your biggest takeaway? Is there anything you have additional questions on? Is there anything that I can help you with, right? Maybe she says something and I send her a link to one of my YouTube videos like, oh my gosh, sis, I already covered that. Check it out in my YouTube. If you have any other questions, let me know. Or maybe they're like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm thinking about booking a one-on-one session with you. Can you tell me more about what it looks like? Absolutely. And sometimes they're like, I just like watching your lives and support you. And I'm like, well, thank you so much. If any questions happen to come up, let me know. People remember that. And people from years ago are like, I've been watching you for a long time. And now I want to purchase your help. And now I want to go ahead and get a one-on-one coaching or join one of your groups or sign up for the live boot camp, right? So just because the person doesn't buy today doesn't mean that they're not setting themselves up to buy from you in the future. I'm treating everyone as if they are ready to pay me today because you never know when they are, and you also never know who they are referring. I have clients, I have followers, I will say, who've never purchased from me, but they have referred their friends and family, and their friends and families have become my clients. All because they've watched my content. They're like, I don't need you, but these people in my family need you. So let me refer you simply because I like your energy, etc., etc. Okay? Go in those DMs, respond to those conversations. And if you are a service based business owner, ask open ended questions to further understand what this potential client needs help with. So that way you can help them solve their problem if your product or service can solve it for them. Okay. So DMs. The last and final way I make sales on social media is my number one favorite way to make sales on social media, and it's what I'm doing right this moment. Going live. Okay? Going live. I've made tens of thousands of dollars by going live, by literally opening my mouth and talking. When I was a kid, growing up, all the way through high school, you talk too much, you're too loud, you always have something to say, go sit down and shut up. People literally pay me to talk to them. I get paid. There's something with my glasses and it's really annoying me. I can see it on the camera, but it's not here. I get paid to talk to people. People pay me to talk to them. And I'm flabbergasted, right? Because my whole life, it was like I was too much. I talk too much. And now I get to come on to a platform where people like me. I know there's people that don't like me, but most of the people here, they like me. And I get to talk and I can make money. Sign me. Like, this is the perfect job for me. Absolutely the perfect job for me. Going live has made me the most sales out of all the things that I've done to make sales on social media. The reason is this. Remember, we talked about that know, like, and trust factor. If this is your first time watching my live right now, you get to make your decision of like, do I like her? If you like me, you're probably going to go watch some of my videos. You may even go listen to my podcast. You may go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. You may tune into another live. You may go watch some of my live replays. If you don't like me, you're probably going to leave me, unfollow me, don't watch me anymore. And that's totally fine because everything's not for everybody. But the people who like me, they're going to stay around. They're going to watch some videos. They're going to come around and then they're going to be like, oh, like I know her. And then they're going to implement some of the things that I've said and it's going to work for them. They're going to see results. They're going to get a little bit more of what they want. Maybe not quite the whole mile, but they got a quarter of an inch. And then they're going to trust me and then they're going to make a purchase. That is what live does. It gives your potential ideal client real time with you to build that know, like, and trust factor. They get to see you authentically as you in your craft, like in your zone of genius. Like, I am focused right now on teaching y'all how I make sales on social media, because if I can do it, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. So I am engaging with my audience when I'm on live. I'm connecting with you by sharing 4 key things that I have done to make sales. Some things that I know for sure my clients, my biz bestie, right? We have done these things to make sales on social media. So if we have done it, you can do it too, right? So what I like to do as a service-based business owner is I show up, I share some great tips, some great information, something that's going to help my ideal clients get more of what they want. My ideal clients are millennial women who are ready to grow their business, right? Using social media so that eventually they can quit that 9-to-5. So if these tips help you get one step closer to growing your business and leaving your 9-to-5, then I am happy. I've done my job. And when you make a sale, well, when you make a purchase, I should say, from me, and you buy one of my coaching programs, you join a workshop, you get into the live boot camp, you're going to get even closer to what you want. Okay? So it starts with the live. It starts with the live. And it also starts with me. Thank you so much for those roses. It starts with me. Oh, thank you. And it's making sounds. Thank you so much. I appreciate that for those roses. It gets, now I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. It allows me to share my offer as a solution to your problem. So what if your problem is you are a business owner and you are not making the sales that you desire in your business? Okay. If you are a business owner and you're not making the sales that you desire in your business, put some money signs in the chat. If you're like, I am ready to make more money in my business, I want you to put some money signs in the chat. If you're like, Crystal, I love my business, but I'm struggling to make the sales that I desire, I want you to put some money signs in the chat. Okay. If you have an audience on social media, but you're like, I'm still not making the sales that I desire. I thought once I had followers, I would make sales. I want you to put some money signs in the chat, okay? If you've tried to go live before and you feel like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, something's not working, I said the wrong thing, I don't know what to say, no one's in my live, what do I do? Put some money signs in the chat. If you are just scared to sell to your audience without being able to edit, you're scared you're going to say something wrong, I want you to put some money signs in the chat, because that means that my live bootcamp is for you. You're going to leave this live bootcamp with a strategy to show up on live. Most importantly, you're going to feel confident on live. You're going to know what to say. You're going to know how to say it. And you're going to be excited to make the sales. You're going to be excited to offer people the opportunity to solve their problem. Now, this is a 3-day live bootcamp. And on day 1, it's all about your live game plan. And I'm going to help you decide what you should be talking about on live, when you should go live, how long you should go live for, and all of your live assets, emails, Instagram posts, stories, all the things you need to hype up your audience and get them ready for your live. Day 2 is all about preparing to show up live. I'm going to help you show up confidently, even if you feel scared to show your face on camera. I'm going to teach you how to have your talking points together. You see how I keep looking to the left? My notes are there. I love to talk. I've been business coaching since 2020, so that's 4 years officially. I've been helping people make money for years and years and years of my life, but officially being a business coach since 2020, okay? That's 4+ years under my belt. I know what I'm talking about today, right? This is a topic I've talked about multiple times. I've been on social media for 5-6 years, right? But I still have talking points to keep myself on track, because otherwise I will be off the beaten path. And I have an end time for this live today. Your girl's got to go to bed early tonight, right? And I'm going to have you have your offer ready to sell, because you cannot go live and not have a purpose. When your goal is to sell, your offer needs to be ready to sell, and people need to be able to buy it easily. If I have to jump through too many hoops, I'm not going to buy from you. And when people are live and they're in the moment and they're like, I'm ready to buy this right now, you don't want people to be tripping over chairs, stumbling over tables, going through the sand, swimming through an ocean, trying to get to your offer. You want it to be quick and easy to buy. Like, if you want to join the live bootcamp, the link is in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. You can go to KristenMaximizer.com, click on work with me, click on bootcamp, and you can sign up. It's literally that simple. You can type in KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. You can get to it. It's simple. You can get the link and you can sign up. But if people have a hard way to make the purchase, you're going to lose out on that sale. So we're going to make sure that your offer is ready to sell. And on day 3, my favorite day, I'm going to teach you how to sell your ass off. I am going to teach you how to engage with your audience like I did. There's a lot of you that have been here from the beginning and you are still here, right? I'm going to teach you how to do that with your audience. I'm going to give you tips to sell without selling. I'm going to give you tips to sell without feeling sleazy and without feeling pushy. And I'm going to teach you how to share your offer as a solution to a problem. Instead of focusing on all the features, we're going to be focusing on all the benefits of how your ideal client is going to get more of what they want. So if you're ready to use live to make more sales in your business, the live bootcamp is for you. It's from June 2nd to June 4th. We meet for 90 minutes each day on Zoom. So that means you get to talk to me and I get to talk to you. And there's Q&A time every single night. So you can pick my brain and ask me all the business questions that you desire, okay? Lastly, until 11:59 p.m. tonight, I was running a 48-hour flash sale. When you purchase a seat to the live bootcamp, and also you get the replays. I forgot, you get the replays for 30 days and a workbook. You get a 20-minute one-on-one call with me when you buy tonight. Tonight is the last night to get this bonus. I'm not bringing this bonus back. Tonight's the last night. I'm not bringing this bonus back. Tonight's the last night. You get a 20-minute one-on-one call with me. And we can talk about anything in your business. Your launch, your offer, your pricing, your social media, your sales, your mindset, your money, your budget, whatever you want to talk about with your business, we can talk about it in that free 20-minute session. So you not only get the 3 days of bootcamp, 30 days of replays, the workbook, Zoom Q&A session with me, you get a private one-on-one call with me, 20 minutes, pick my brain, ask me all the questions, and it's only $99. Only $99. It's the cheapest thing that I'm offering right now. And don't get used to it, because I don't think anything's going to be this cheap ever again. So $99 3-day live boot camp, 3 90-minute sessions with me, and I'm going to help you create a strategy so that you can make sales. We only have 7 spots left. So if you're ready to utilize social media, specifically live, to make more sales, go sign up for the live boot camp at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Now, I have literally, let's say, 10 minutes for questions. What questions do we have about making sales on social media or the live bootcamp? Hey, Andrea, thank you so much for joining. What questions do we have about making sales on social media or the live bootcamp? I got 10 minutes, and then your girl has got to go. What questions do we have about making sales on social media or the live bootcamp? Now is the time. What questions do we have? Oh, excuse me. Take the stretch out. Questions. One question I got the other day was, which platform is the best to go live on? If I'm being honest, no platform is superior than the others when going live. The one thing that I will say is I do enjoy the analytics and the features that I get on TikTok live. Like, none of the other platforms give as much details on who was on your live as TikTok. Why is that important? Because at the end of my live, I like to follow up with those who are watching my live, especially people who were very interactive, people who were asking lots of questions. So when it comes to being able to continue the sales process and DM people, reach out to people, follow people in my atmosphere, TikTok does the best job of it. Literally. They literally give you a section that says comments, and you can see every comment that was on your live. You can see the top 10 viewers on your live. You can follow them back, message them. So when it comes to like analytics and being able to sell, TikTok is my favorite. Otherwise, it's the same on every single platform. The other thing I also will say is that TikTok really pushes, versus the other platforms, they push too, but not as much. TikTok pushes the most. So when it comes to live, I would say TikTok is the best one. But whatever platform you're utilizing for your business, you can just go live on there and make it work for you. Okay. But I wouldn't say, oh my gosh, do TikTok. Like, no. Pick the one that works best for you. Like TikTok, you got to have 1,000 followers to go live, versus Instagram, you don't need a minimum. I think YouTube, you need a few hundred. But it started letting me go live on my new channel when I only had like 100 something. So I don't know if it was because I had a other YouTube channel and they were like, oh, we know she's good, whatever. But the other platforms have a little bit of a restriction except for Instagram. Okay. Any other questions? No, I don't have my cat. He's gone to kitty heaven. Rest in peace, Orlando. Any other questions? Let me see if I missed anything, because TikTok is going like so fast right now. I know, right? Talking too much. Okay, I didn't miss any. All right. Last call for alcohol. Are there any additional questions before I go? I'll give it a second because I know sometimes it'd be a little delay. But I want to thank y'all so much for joining me for this live. I do have to go. I have a very long day ahead of me for the future. So if you have any additional questions about social media or the live bootcamp, send me a DM. If you want to join the live bootcamp and get that free 20-minute coaching session, make sure you go sign up tonight before midnight. The promo goes away at midnight Eastern. So 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that promo goes away. So when you save your seat, buy your seat before then, you will get a free 20-minute coaching call along with everything that comes in the live bootcamp. And you can sign up at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Okay? All right. Your girl is out of here. Thank y'all so much for joining me live. I love doing this. It warms my heart. It makes me excited. All the things. I wish I could go live all the time, but there's work to be done. Okay. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I will see some of y'all on my next live, and I will see more of y'all inside the live boot camp. Have a good night. Bye.